Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So here we are at the Seren stable, and well, in this video we're going to continue doing more side quests. And there happens to be a side quest at this stable if we speak to one of these three guys who seem to be having a pretty heated discussion about the Leviathan Bones and how they went extinct. So, my theory is that the Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a violent volcanic eruption. My theory is that Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a sudden, cataclysmic drought long ago. My theory is that Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to an extended ice age. Okay, so clearly they're theorizing about how the Leviathans went extinct. So, pardon me, I've gotten ahead of myself. Why did the Leviathans go extinct? That is the question we scientists are trying to answer. Well, we don't know exactly, but interestingly enough, all of their theories might be correct, because there are 3 different Leviathan bones, and as he mentions, yeah, one in Eldin Mountains, Hebra Mountains, and then in the Gerudo. So he wants us to draw a picture of the Leviathan bones, each one, which seems pretty difficult, but luckily since we have our Sheikah slate, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We'll easily snap a photo, and if we do so, we'll get 300 rupees. Heck yeah, I like the sound of that. So, let's start the quest to Leviathan Bones. Now, this may seem difficult. I mean, we're going to be looking for these Leviathan Bones, right? But we've already spotted all of them throughout our adventure. Actually, 2 of them are surrounding shrines, so they're going to be really, really easy to find. And let's head to one of those. One of them can be located in, obviously, the Hebra Mountains, and that is the Hebra Great Skeleton. So, let's go ahead and teleport there to take our first photo of a Leviathan, and then, yeah, we'll be able to pretty much teleport to the other 2. Now, I find this really interesting. Like, I love this side quest for what it is. Even though, you know, you're just kind of snapping photos, it's cool that you have to snap the photos and kind of, you know, figure out which one are Leviathan bones. Because I do believe there is a couple other, like, giant bones, but are dragon bones. At least I believe, like, the Dragon Bone Mire has that. But, okay, what am I looking for right now? Let me go ahead and quickly switch part of my attire here and wear something a little warm, so yeah, we can easily pop these on, and there we go. But alright, so yeah, here we are at the Hebra Great Skeleton, and all we really need to do is kind of angle ourselves to get a pretty good photo of it. So there we go, let's kind of look up, and there we go. Alright, so yes, the Leviathan in the ice cave. It doesn't really matter how good the photo is, it seems. So alright, let's just take a photo of what was once the head. But yes, okay, there we go. And I do believe around every single Leviathan there is a Korok Seed, maybe. I'm pretty sure there's a Korok Seed here. Yeah, okay, there is. I can see the flower, and might as well get it since, you know, we're going out of our way to head to each Leviathan. So let's make sure we pick up every Korok Seed at every Leviathan, though I do believe we already have the one in Eldin, which was the Leviathan bones that pretty much the great Eldin dragon known as Dinrail, that's what I was trying to think of. Yes, Dinrail always flies near it at night, so pretty easy to farm there, and yeah, that's why it's really convenient to just head to. And it's cool because, yeah, that's where one of the Dragon Bones are, or not Dragon Bones, because we don't know if these are Dragon Bones. Like, these Leviathans, they were once some sort of giant mythical creature, but we're not entirely sure. They could be previous bosses or something beyond those lines, but I have no idea. I've never seen bosses to this scale. Like, Twilight Princess had big bosses, but the only boss I could think of was obviously the one in Arbiter's Grounds. That's the only one that had a huge scale, and I mean, it was already bones though, so we'd be able to differentiate what it truly is if we spotted it, right? So yeah. But it's cool to see all of these. And yes, probably this one went extinct due to an ice age, and it couldn't last throughout it or something. So the scientist was right, the one speculating this one in particular. But there we go. So 1 down. We got a Korok Seed on top of it. We got the photo right. Let me actually double check, because sometimes I end up taking a photo, but I don't keep it. Okay, good. Yeah, we're good. Now let's go ahead and teleport to the next one. So once again, the Leviathan Bones is surrounding a shrine, and it's over here, the Gerudo Great Skeleton. So over to the Gerudo Great Skeleton, to where we'll take another photo and also look for the Korok Seed that's surrounding it. Alright, so we've been here not only for the Great Fairy Fountain or even a shrine, but we've also been told about this place because, I believe Valeria was her name, told us, to speak to one of the guards, and then they told us all about, Gerudo that went missing, one of their guards, and we found her behind, the Leviathan Bones itself. So yeah, she would have been, like, chilling over here. If you have yet to do the side quest, you could pick it up at Gerudo Town. I do believe that side quest is to get you the Thunder Helm, though. One of the few. But alright, it's really hot over here. And you know what? We should really buy the rest of the Desert Voe set, which I'm probably going to do soon. But for now, to kind of withstand the cool, let's see if we have any. Yes, we do. We have an ice spear. So yeah, we're more than good now. Because it's going to give us some nice cool air, I guess. But, okay, I'm going to take a photo of the Leviathan Bones, don't worry. Let me just kind of head up here and see if I can find a Korok Seed. And the Great Fairy theme is playing right now. And speaking of the Great Fairy, we have upgraded a lot of, equipment since the last video. Pretty much the other day I streamed, and a couple of you guys, I'm sure, made it who are currently watching. So, yeah, it was really fun to stream and upgrade stuff at the Great Fairy. Like I said, we're going to upgrade and do everything to this game, like I wasn't kidding. So, do expect a lot more streams and expect everything to be fully upgraded. Like, that's the plan. So, yeah. But since I upgraded everything important in my eyes, like the Champion Tunic and the Tunic of the Wild, in the Let's Play, we're just going to do everything else on screen. Or on stream. It's still on screen, though. But okay, so this is where the Korok Seed was. Pretty well hidden, but not well hidden enough. Yeah, this is another area where we'll find Korok Seeds, like on high, just platforms and stuff. It's actually really, really helpful to, like, look at, like, giant flags and poles and climb them to see if a Korok Seed is atop it. I actually really like getting Koroks like that, but anyway, that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and take a photo of the Leviathan in the desert. Alright, we have it saved, and we're good. So, the last one, I literally mentioned it earlier, and that's over in Eldin, the Great Skeleton that Dinrail usually flies across every single night. That's pretty much how we farm it. So, yes, it's not going to be hard to find. We just need to teleport to the closest shrine and get to it. It's not like the other two we just did, which is literally surrounding a shrine, but that's fine. It won't take us too long to get to. And once we take this photo and finish this quest, I'm probably going to show the Dragon Bone Mire, which also holds Leviathan-like bones, but it's probably of a dragon. I don't think any of these Leviathan bones were once dragons, but I mean, dragons could also have been Leviathan bones, right? I mean, yeah, they're pretty big and mythical, and yeah, at first I thought these bones were dragons, but I don't believe they are. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more lore behind it. We're not entirely sure if it relates or dates to a previous Zelda game, because the time span between the last Zelda game and this one is over. Whoa, come on, are you kidding me, guys? I wasn't even gonna attack you. Like, I thought we were being friendly here. Jeez, okay, you know what? You think you're gonna escape? Too bad, suckers. Oh yeah. There we go. The slow-mo is so OP. You can't escape me now. Yeah, got them both. All right. Now, even though that was pretty cruel on my part, I don't care. And also, I've been told this many times, and that is, why not use the Bigoron sword? We have two of them, and you know what? You guys are right. I'm going to start using the Bigoron sword, even though it's my favorite sword, and I love having it with me. I got two of them. I shouldn't feel bad using it at all. I don't even know how I have two and haven't finished the Ocarina of Time set. Like, to me, that is hilarious. Like, I managed to get this weapon, which is really rare, out of the Ocarina of Time amiibo, and I have yet to finish the Ocarina of Time amiibo set. I feel like the weapon should be a lot more rare than the clothing that you get, because, you know, I don't know, the green tunic is awesome. I just wish the green tunics in this game weren't obtained from amiibo. Like, yeah, I have the amiibo, yeah, I'm glad I have them already, but I would have rather gotten them in a much more difficult way. Like, maybe if you tap, okay, no, let's say you have to use the amiibo. I understand, like, marketing-wise, like, obviously Nintendo wants the amiibo to be compatible with Breath of the Wild, and they want you to, yeah, to give you a reason to buy them outside of just wanting to purchase the amiibo itself. But I don't know, the way you get them out of a chest that falls from the sky, a little too easy. It just kind of ruins that whole, like, fantasy I had with how the green tunic was going to be obtained. It was kind of, I had like this idea of it being similar to the Sheikah Shrine. You know, like after finishing every single Sheikah Shrine, you're rewarded with it. It makes sense, you know, you finally proven yourself as being, you know, sufficient enough to, you know, to do everything, every trial you overcome. Like, yeah, that is worthy of the Tunic of the Wild. But it's like, what about the other tunics? You could have had maybe, if you tap in an amiibo, instead of a chest falling, you get a quest or something, or an NPC appears, or I don't know, anything happens to where you have to go do something and get the tunics. Like, instead of having to implement them in a game, and if you have to use an amiibo, then might as well have the amiibo unlock a certain side quest that wouldn't be unlocked without the amiibo. That way the amiibo is still used, but it's not like a really easy way of getting it, just, you know, tapping it and a chest appears. Because I imagine like the hero shade appearing in the game and, you know, as like a spear or something similar to Twilight Princess, and, you know, challenging Link or something, and then he rewards you with this tunic. That would have been so awesome if that's how we got the, you know, the Tunic of Time or something, but sadly that wasn't the case. But yes, we have arrived at the Eldin Great Skeleton. Here is the Korok, here is the skeleton itself.
Is now ready to roll.
Oh yeah, Jaruk, thanks man, appreciate it, dude. I always appreciate the updates, but it's not important right now. Anyways, yes, we have taken a photo, we've done everything we need to do. I just want to see if maybe Dinrail might be, you know, saying hi to these bones tonight. But yeah, this is where the Korok Seed is as well. To get it, you just kind of whack or burn the leaves, and that's pretty much it. So yes, that does that. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the Seren stable, and yeah, it's time to get our 300 rupees as prize for taking these photos. Alright, I can see a luminous stone behind me. I love how they glow at night, and I kind of want to... Are you kidding me? Come on! Oh my god, Lord of the Mountain is here, guys. Okay. You know what? Okay. It's gonna wait just a little bit. Just a very little bit. We're probably gonna do Lord of the Mountain right now. Yeah, normally I would have like planned for it, but it's so hard to get Lord of the Mountain to appear that if I can get Lord of the Mountain to appear just randomly while recording, we're going to put off the other side quests I had in hand. So I know I said I was going to make my way to the Dragon Bone Mire, and you know what? We probably will. Let's just grab Lord of the Mountain with us. I want to do that. So yeah, let's first off speak to these guys, and yeah, I've got it right here, buddy, the one from the Hebra region, the Hebra Great Skeleton. Check it out. Amazing. It's the real thing. Yeah, I didn't draw it or anything. I actually took a photo. So there we go. Now we got to go ahead and show the other one. So this guy I wanted to know about the Eldin one. He was theorizing, and you know, it probably did die from a volcanic eruption. Who knows? But yeah, it's right now. It's literally near the Death Mountain, so it makes sense. And now the last one over in Gerudo. So check it out, buddy. What do you think? I like how it literally just shows the logo, but I'm assuming then it loads in the photo or something, and they can't show us. It'd be nice if we could see the photo on the little Sheikah slate when Link shows it to them, but that's beside the point. So there we go. Leviathan Bones complete. That does it for this side quest. I guess we're gonna go ahead and now make our way to Lord of the Mountains. We're right by it, so might as well teleport. I want to get a better view at it, so I'm gonna make my way to Ridgeland Tower to kind of show off Lord of the Mountains from afar, and then we're actually going to try to tame it. Alright, so let's hope it didn't leave or anything. I mean, I doubt it, right? Yeah, the light is still there, nice and strong, and yes, this happens at random. I really don't know how to get it to spawn. It just literally happens at random. So, before we consider making our way there, we're going to want to get stealthy. Now, I'm going to put on the Sheik mask, and then we'll put on the stealth tights and whatnot. I'm not going to put on the stealth mask because I like the way the Sheik mask looks a lot more. And then, we're going to go ahead and unequip everything. We don't need anything on us. There we go. We're good to go. We don't really need any stealth potions now, since we've maxed out our stealth I guess. You know, you only can have up to 3 I guess buffs of it, but now that we are ready, it's time to make our way, because yes, you're going to need stealth for this, but yes, I am excited to finally tame Lord of the Mountain. Now, actually, it just hit me. I might not be able to do it with the amount of stamina I have, so if I don't make a stamina potion, I'm in trouble. So let's quickly make our way to his stable, cook up a stamina potion, and then do this. Yeah, I want to do this right. Let's not screw this up here. So yeah. Now I'm only gonna really need one potion, like one good potion, or even food. I can kind of cook like any type of food that will give me stamina buff. It doesn't really matter what it is. I just need it quickly so I can make my way back to that light. It usually only stays for like about a whole night or something, and if you mess up, it will disappear, probably for good. But yeah, we're not gonna make that happen. If I mess this up, well, that would be pretty sad. That'd be really sad. But Lord of the Mountain isn't too hard to tame, at least in my eyes. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and literally just cook all 5 of these. I think this will give us all 3 stamina wheels full. Yep, there we go. So that is way more than enough to tame Lord of the Mountain. So we're good. Now back to the shrine, and yeah, we're finally gonna do this now. All right, honestly, I'm kind of nervous, so I feel like I'm somehow gonna mess this up. Because, yeah, for some reason when recording, I always somehow mess something up. But, I don't know. We'll be fine. As long as I, you know, go into this, you know, hoping we got this, right? Just gotta believe in myself. That's all I gotta do. I mean, this shouldn't be that hard. Lord of the Mountain is pretty, you know, responsive. But there we go. So, yeah, as you approach Satori Mountain on the very top, you will, oh, one thing, different music will play. You'll notice the fog. It will feel so much more different, so much more mystical. And, yes, the closer you get, the more serious this seems. Like, you know that pretty much a godly being is among us. This, Lord of the Mountain with the little bloopies all around. Now, who really cares about the bloopies? And also, you can enter this mountain from the opposite side. Like this entrance, and kind of get a better, like a better, I guess, entrance to do this, so you're not as exposed to all of these little bloopies. But I honestly feel like it's easy either way, as long as you have some sort of stealth armor, because stealth does wonders. I mean, your steps are completely like they can't be heard. Even the bloopies, which are really good at responding to noise, they're not that good. But okay, so this is it. All you need to do is slowly walk up, don't be afraid, and then the mount begins. So Lord of the Mountain, well, it's time to tame this thing. Okay, let's go ahead and press start now, and I'm pretty sure we'll be good once we consume this. So, alright, let's go ahead and keep spamming. So, there we go, we have done it. So, yes, I have finally tamed Lord of the Mountain. Look at it. It is so majestic. And yes, it doesn't really look like a horse. You may think from afar it does, but it kind of has like a bug-like face with 4 eyes and antlers of sorts that, I mean, they look like it could be, I guess, leaves or something. I don't know. It looks really majestic for what it is. I like it. Also, you can see like a really weird design underneath. It's like white coating. It has like some sort of glowing white see-through fur. I don't really know. But, alright, so now that we've done it, I no longer need to keep this on. So let's go ahead and drop it and put on the champion attire, and there we go. Now we can see Link with the, Lord of the Mountain. We actually have tamed it. Alright, this is so awesome. Okay, so, now let's go ahead and actually get going. So, as you can see, Lord of the Mountain is really fast. Actually, the fastest mount you'll ever get within the game. And also, wait here, let's go ahead and just kind of get off here. And also, you can actually, like, exhaust Lord of the Mountain. As you can see, if I spam A as much as possible, it will never it'll go down. It will constantly come back up, which is so cool. And yeah, this is the best mount you can get within the game. I really wish you could tame it, but sadly you cannot, because this mount is literally essentially like the Lord of the Mountain. Like, we cannot disturb this mount here. We can't claim it or tame it. That's not our, you know, thing to do here. So yeah, you're gonna see what happens when I do try to register it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to a stable, which I believe was a stable we were right by. So let's go ahead and see. So yeah, we'll make our way over here. Or actually, you know what, let's start making our way over here. I want to make some distance with Lord of the Mountain, and yeah, kind of use her as much as I can before I set her free again, because, or I don't really actually know the, I've only been thinking of her because of Pona, but I don't actually know the gender of Lord of the Mountain. But I will take a photo of Lord of the Mountain to kind of rate its little description, and I do believe there is a quest we're going to need a photo of it. So yeah, in general, we need a nice photo of Lord of the Mountain. So yeah, we'll be sure to do that before we kind of lose it, because it's going to be hard to find again, honestly. Or even if it isn't, it's just like, it's usually out of your way, so if you put it aside, it will disappear. I'm kind of glad I decided to put aside whatever side quests I had in mind for this, because, yeah, it was not worth it. We've done that before. I believe several times in this Let's Play we've seen the light from Satori Mountain, which is currently glowing still, even though, you know, Lord of the Mountain is with us. It will glow for as long as we have Lord of the Mountain. But my point is, it fades away, obviously, when Lord of the Mountain isn't there. And if you're, like, busy doing a certain quest, then you can easily get distracted and have Lord of the Mountain disappear on you. And that's what's happened to us a lot, so, yeah. But this is so cool. Look at how fast we're going. I still feel like, even though this is OP, we should have been able to obtain it. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, it sucks that you can't actually own this. It really adds to this whole, nothing lasts in this game. Not weapons, not even the coolest mount. You can't even have that, guys. But, you know, I'm not honestly complaining. It may sound like it, but I'm not. I'm just saying it would have been nice. But I guess I understand it, because it is really OP, and it would make every other horse obsolete. Same goes for weapons, you know. If it was like that, it would make everything obsolete. It's just, you know, having one or two really rare things that never break, never do anything would be nice. But I can understand it breaking the game. But if you look at it from like a completionist aspect, like, oh, you know, it's a reward after beating the game to never have to worry, I feel like then, yeah, it wouldn't really be breaking the game. It would make more sense to have a mount like this at the end of the game. Like, if only Lord of the Mountain appeared after you defeated Ganon, and then you could tame it, then that'd be cool. Or if, like, the Master Sword just never broke, maybe after Ganon as well, or you had a weapon, or you could forge a weapon after you beat the boss that stays for good, that'd be nice. But yeah, I'm not really trying to complain, I'm just pretty much saying. But alright, so we have made it to the stable here, which I actually want to speak to this guy so I could show off what happens when you try to tame this mount. So it looks like you got yourself a new steed. Do you want to register it? Yes, please, I would love to. What is that? Can that thing you're riding be the fabled Lord of the Mountain? Why in Hylia's name would you bring something like that here? We'll all be cursed. That's, yeah, pretty much all he says, because he doesn't want to risk it, which makes sense. Now I want to see if I can get Lord of the Mountain any closer into the stable. No, I cannot. I don't want to dismount Lord of the Mountain, because if I do, it will probably run away from me. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave Lord of the Mountain. We're just going to leave here. There is something I could pick up over here, which is a side quest that I believe we've technically already done, but if I get off Lord of the Mountain after a couple seconds, it will probably run off. So yeah, I don't want to risk, you know, losing Lord of the Mountain. So we're going to use Lord of the Mountain to make our way over to the Dragon Bone Mire, which was the, you know, other Leviathan-like bones that we've seen, and it wasn't a part of the photo we need to take. And seriously, can you just kind of work out on this bridge? Come on, stop hitting the walls. I don't understand. I'm wishing it would control itself, shouldn't it? Because it's a bridge, and you know, the game has the mounts automatically walk on pathways, but sometimes it just doesn't work. But anyways, that's aside the point. My point here is, yeah, I just want to use Lord of the Mountain as much as possible, and might as well show off the Dragon Bone Mire, because as mentioned, there is something pretty interesting there. Mainly just a Korok Seed, I guess we could pick up. And I just feel like since we have gotten the other Leviathan Bones, we can kind of end off this whole Leviathan Bone search with this. But, alright, I don't think you'll be able to hit me like this. I'm going way too fast, buddy. What? What? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, thank God. It was a direct hit on both of us because I didn't even bother turning. I didn't. Obviously, if it was facing me like that, it would have hit. I was a little too cocky there. to expect it not to hit. But whatever, at least Lord of the Mountain waited for me, so I appreciate that. It doesn't run off immediately, but still, I don't want to risk it. I'm sure you guys understand why, because I want to first take a photo as well. And generally, yeah, we need this for our compendium. How awesome would it be? Like, having Lord of the Mountain is important. You can obviously buy it, but that wouldn't be as cool. So, yeah, so I'm taking Lord of the Mountain in this really weird pathway, as you can see. But that's just because I want to just use Lord of the Mountain as much as possible, pretty much. But, yeah. And I just realized, actually, wait, let's see, is it? Did we pass it? No, we didn't pass it, of course. It's still, how far up ahead is it? Or no, we might have actually passed it. Let me try to get a better view of where it is that I'm trying to go. Maybe I should zoom in a little more to kind of tell, because I realize it isn't even marked on my map. So, yeah, it might be difficult. But this, okay, no, it's still up ahead. It isn't marked on our map, so we can't tell. But yes, this here is the Dragon Bone Mire, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna get a confirmation, yeah, as we do arrive. But yeah, let's go ahead and just quickly make our way there, and the text should appear, which is really nice. I like how it, yeah, slowly fills up on your map. You actually have to visit the area, so it doesn't spoil it for you. It gives you the reason to explore. Like, what is this weird, like, texture on the map? Is it bones? What is it? Well, as you approach it, yeah, there you go, Dragon Bone Mire. And a bunch of dragon bones and whatnot. But that's not necessarily what I'm here for. I'm here, well, first off, I don't want to fight these guys. I hope they leave me alone. But I'm trying to see, aha! There's a Korok Seed right here we can easily pick up, which I'm going to go ahead and do. And before I do anything else, let me actually see if this works. I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, so wait. Get off, hold, and then drop. Oh, wait, oops. Hold, and then drop. Alright, don't leave me. You eat apples, okay? No, wait. Are you leaving me? Oh, you're so stupid right now. What are you doing, Lord of the Mountain? No! No! Thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was terrified because I really thought I'm assuming it's, isn't it? Like, I guess it's the Lord. I don't know. But I thought it committed suicide. I don't, whatever. There's a Korok Seed here. So please chill now. Eat the apples. Don't do that. Like, don't. That scared the crap out of me. Sorry, Korok. But anyways, yes. So Lord of the Mountain. I want to take a photo when its head is up like this. There we go. Oh, look at that's a perfect photo. There we go. Well, it's eating its apples. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and head back to the stable with Lord of the Mountain. Yeah. Actually, wait. Let me drop some more apples to keep you busy, because I actually want to check around the bone mire itself. So please tell me you're still hungry. Come on, you still want to eat, right? Yes. Okay. No? Yes. Oh, this rock is gonna get you killed again. Okay. There we go. Are you good? Okay, sweet. Yeah, this is the best way to keep Lord of the Mountain with you if you don't want to, you know, have it run off. But I actually do want to read the photo as well, like the whole compendium entry it has for it. But yes, a diamond. That's another secret I really wanted to pick up here. But all right, so that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Wait. Select. Go to compendium. There we go. So this noble creature watches over all animals that make their homes in the forest. Legends say that the holy this is a holy creature. That this holy creature is a reincarnation of the sage that died on the lands it now protects. Huh. And obviously, it's sometimes known by its other name, Satori. And I'm sure that is obviously in reference to Satoru Iwata, which Satori Mountain generally is based off. So I'm assuming this is essentially like a tribute, you know, a reincarnation of the late president of Nintendo, which was, you know, Satoru Iwata, which I think is really awesome that this is tributed to him like this. It's such a cool thing. But I wish you could keep it with you forever and officially tame this amazing, you know, reincarnation of the Lord of the Mountain. But sadly, you cannot. Either way, I'm glad it's in the game. Nice to show off, and overall, yeah, it's a really cool tribute for what it is. Yeah, it's really nice actually when you really think about it. So, I mean, there's more to it. Like, this isn't just a really cool mount. There's also, like, you know, this is like a tribute to the, you know, late president. So it's just like, yeah, it has a lot more meaning behind it, and like, yeah, it's amazing, this majestic freaking mount. But yeah, let's now make our way back to that stable, because I actually want to whoa, Lord of the Mountain. Looks like Link is riding nothing almost with how bright Lord of the Mountain gets when the sun is hitting it. But yes, Lord of the Mountain is really fun, and I want to pretty much use it as much as possible while I'm making my way to, you know, just anywhere pretty much. I just feel like this is the best way to use it. But yes, as I was saying, over at the stable in the Tabantha Great Bridge, I believe, or some, I believe that's the stable's name. But yeah, we want to make our way there just because there was a side quest we can easily pick up, and I believe that side quest was literally requesting for us to open up a Great Fairy Fountain, and I mean, we have them all opened up, so yeah, it's pretty much a side quest that we can pick up. But what's cool about this side quest is you get 500 rupees to open up the Great Fairy Fountain, which is as much as it costs to open up, I believe, the second fountain within the game. So yeah, I think that's pretty nice. And whoa, this is ridiculous how bright the light is. Like, you can barely see Lord of the Mountain. What is this? Look at this. It's so insane. But it's so awesome. Like, I love this. This is amazing. I just really wish I could always ride this awesome mount, man. But whatever. I got Epona. At the end of the day, Epona will never, you know, leave Zelda, right? As long as they, no matter what, implement her in the game, then I'll be happy. Because, yeah, Epona is Link's true companion when you think about it. Like, outside of all of Link's other companions he had in games, when you really think about it, Epona is #1. Because, yeah, she's been there in multiple journeys. And, somehow, even though it's possibly like reincarnations, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it's awesome how the sword also glows when you come near these guys. Okay, this time we're gonna kind of stray from the path. Like, there we go. No, Lord of the Mountain. Okay, you're good. We're fine. I was really hoping yeah, you would like, it would actually, what is wrong with it? Jeez, like, yeah, I was hoping you would listen, but it doesn't want to. It's fine, though. At least we're going, like, hyper speed. Maybe that's why. Let me not have it go hyper speed. Let's let it just do its own thing. All right, I'm not going to, you know, force you to speed up. Maybe that's the biggest issue. I feel like it is. They usually only spaz out when you're going too fast, so they have, like, little reaction time, maybe. Maybe the AI isn't that good, which is weird because you think even if they're going fast, they're set in the same pathway, but I guess not. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and drop a couple more apples for a Lord of the Mountain as I pick up this side quest here, unless this is the guy I'm looking for, so I don't even have to. Yes, Great Fairy, sweet. Let's go ahead and speak to him. And okay, Great Fairy, pardon me, I was lost in thought. Great Fairy, old stories, blah blah blah, Tabantha Great Bridge, this and that. Alright, you know what? I'll go ahead and look for her and also pay her the money. Just give me the cash. Thanks, man. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, we got a side quest. But wait a second. Wait, do I need to speak to him again? Hey, buddy, I opened the Great Fairy. Of course we did the Great Fairy's offering. Thanks for the 500. And for getting something, yeah, where's my reward on top of the 500? That was to open up the thing. So you got the Great Fairy's things, to my tip. Are you kidding me? I didn't, but I mean, in the end, he did give us 500, so he made it for free, or if you paid it yourself, he reimbursed you for 500. So I ain't complaining. I'll take it. I'll take it. But all right, so I mean, if we want to get anything else done in terms of side quests, we might. No, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's not stop. I was gonna say maybe we should teleport somewhere. And we probably need to. This map is too big. It doesn't matter how fast Lord of the Mountain is. I'm sorry, I can't keep you forever. I think this is where we say goodbye. you know, it was fun while it lasted, Lord of the Mountain, but sadly, yeah, you gotta go. So let me go ahead and get off. And well, wait, is a Yugi Clan member here? Okay, I thought there was. I'm like, don't ruin this moment. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and look, he's staring, or it's staring at us all, you know, awkwardly. But I'm sorry. So you can go. Go ahead. Bye. No. No. It's gone. Alright, whatever. You know what? We gotta move on. We got bigger and better things to do. So yes, that's it for Lord of the Mountain. And speaking of horses, I guess we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to this stable, the Highland stable, so, you know, we can stay in the horse spirit, I guess the mount spirit, because Lord of the Mountain isn't really a horse. And yeah, let's do something there. Now, there are 2 things I want to do here in terms of side quests, though there are 3 things we can do in total. And what I mean by that is that there's a mini game here, and I kind of want to save it for a bit. But this mini game can actually give you a new thing for your horses, which the saddle and a bridle, which is pretty cool. I mean, but I don't really care, to be honest. So. Alright, it's raining right now, which sucks because it's supposed to be sunny outside, but
Hey.
I mean, it is sunny outside, it's just raining on top of it, I guess, so I can't really complain there. My point here is, and I guess we're going to go ahead and take out Demise, because we need Demise for a quest. Yes, pretty much if you don't know about the giant horse, there's an NPC that kind of gives you a tip of where to find it, and actually requests for you to find this giant horse so they can do research on it, and that's what we're going to be doing. But first and foremost, I kind of want to show off this guy. So this is a guy that you can easily do a game with, and you can get yourself a pretty cool, I want to say it's a, I don't know the name for it, the type of the saddle name. I believe Extravagant or something. Yeah, saddle and bridle. But my point is, you can get them, they're cool, but I'm going to show those off later. I want to actually speak to this person here, so it's my first time here, I see. So, what's going on? And, okay, so nowadays, the bands of riders roam the plains. Interesting. And yes, I believe there's a quest for us, so leave it to me. I'll take care of those hooligans. And else, yeah, we're going to have to do the Horseback Hoodlums. Alright, let's go ahead and get to it with our giant horse. Hell yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and run him over. So, hey, buddy. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. Okay, there we go. Bam. There, bam, bam. Hey, guys, you got to fight me. You know what? Let's go. Okay, well, I guess we should take it. We'll do arrow. We'll fight with arrow to arrow because they're not gonna hit my horse and get away with it. Even though I killed Demise, I'm the only one. That's messed up. I only did it to show off. I wouldn't really kill any of my mounts, of course, but you know, honestly, we never had this issue before, right? So that's why I did it on purpose, because none of these hooligans can actually kill a mount of mine. There we go, we've done it. Now I do believe that's it for this quest, right? Should update. Oh, no, there's a couple more. There's one over there. Okay. So let's grab our Great Eagle Bow, which is about to break, and also break it, and see if we... No, that was way too far. The Great Eagle Bow has so good distance. Dang, okay, it's fine, though. I just realized I need to stop trying to... whoa! Or yeah, that's it. Yeah, is the one I'm thinking of, where you try to speed up with your horse. Every time I do that with specifically the giant horse, it just upsets him because obviously he'll never go faster because he didn't actually have a meter to go faster, which, yeah, I'm just too used to pressing A automatically like this. But, yeah. Now let's go ahead and speak to this guy, and yeah, all right, hey, what's up? I did it. Yeah, the hooligans are gone, and we got Enduric here. Wow, so worth it. But at least the side quest is over with, right? That was the whole point. All right, so now it's time to make our way to, as mentioned, with the horse to show the researcher about this giant horse. So more horse riding, a lot of horse riding in this episode. I don't mind it, you know, taking in Hyrule. Actually, this is a really fun pastime for me in this game. Like, I love just setting out on a track with Link, having Epona kind of, you know, move along while, you know, she's automatically going. Because right now I have the controller down. I I usually set the controller down when I'm on tracks like this. That's why I never speed up with my horses, because I can just rest the controller and enjoy the game. I love that. It's just, it's not the most convenient when you want to, you know, cut time, I guess, if you want to go fast. But with this horse, you have to do this, because you can't actually speed this horse up. So, yeah, I got to deal with that. But I don't mind. I still enjoy it, of course. Like, it's so cool to just, enjoy Hyrule and have the horse stroll you around with this music playing and everything. I say this so much, right? But I can't help it. And it will never change. I just enjoy this game too much, guys. Too much. But, all right. The mounted archery camp we are in. Hey, so big, that horse, it's huge. I've never seen one that big. It's definitely blah 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 beebity babadoo. Okay, cool. So hunt for the giant horse. Go ahead, take a look at it, man. Have fun, dude. All right, so that is impressive. Quite interesting. Thanks. So, wow, with this much info, okay, sweet. So that's all he needed. And we got a silver rupee. Heck yeah, we had like no rupees at the beginning of this, and now we're getting loaded with cash. I like that, guys. I really like the sound of that. But okay, so let's go ahead and there's one more thing I want to do. First and foremost, I want to get myself, and I'm sure this is yeah, pretty necessary. Get myself a new bow, which is the Great Eagle Bow. As I said, I will always have one with me. So keep the giant horse, guys. I'm teleporting out. Now, that's not the only thing I want to do here in Rito Village, because I do believe there's like 1 or 2 side quests I can easily knock out while I'm here. And these are more tutorial based, and why I never really considered doing them, just because they are very easy. So one of them actually can be located, as long as it's still daytime, over here. And it is, I mean, only 15 more minutes in game before she'll probably get up and leave. So good day before it's good night. Yeah, okay, so she realized something. We're Highland. Yeah, we are Highland. She's on a honeymoon. Oh, really? You want to go home? Give me a break. All she wants is a baked apple. The apple of my eye. That's okay, interesting name for it. But all right, I'll give you a baked apple. So do we have a baked apple on us? Ooh, we do. You know what? Oh yeah, that's delicious. I could care less. Why would I give you a baked apple? I got my own. Okay, no, not really. All we need to do to give her this apple is grab an apple, drop it, and well, I got myself a flame. There we go. Let's go ahead and burn it, and there you go. We got a baked apple. So, hey, I baked you an apple. What do you think? She could sniff it, obviously, because we just baked it for her, and well, that's a lot of money. So yeah, her husband isn't really good at baking apples. That's pretty upsetting. You know, Link got the job done, yet her husband couldn't. Now, interestingly enough, her husband is actually worrying literally about just that. So let's go ahead and head over here. Wait, no, it's the wrong area. I believe it's at the inn, I want to say. Let's go ahead and head over to this inn. And, well, yeah, there's a guy over here, and I love actually what he's wearing. Check it out. He is dressed in the Rito attire, and it looks awesome seeing it on another Highland. Let's go ahead and actually kind of show it off better. So there we go. Yeah, we can see on another Highland. This guy's a bit taller than Link, you know, looks a lot more lankier, but yeah. Ooh, look, he's really upset right now, so hey, good day. So, are you staying in Rito Village too? Yeah, we are. Alright, so, although I'm starting to regret choosing a honeymoon here, and yeah, okay, so her wife is complaining literally this about the baked apples. We know of this. So, you want flint? Well, buddy, I gotcha. So, here you go. I believe we literally picked up a flint at the beginning of this video too, so this worked out really well. But there we go. So, the spark of romance. I already gave her the apple, though, so it's a little too late. But hopefully he'll learn now. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty much all I want to do here. Let's go ahead and pick up our bow. As you know, we're dressed up like the other Rito. I'd say this is definitely one of my favorite attire within the game. Like, it is... Yeah, I mean, I'm one of these guys now, right? It's freaking sick. My only issue is, like, the boots. I wish it looked more like the snow boots. But that's not really that big of a deal. Let's see, actually. One more star, and we'll actually have this set be unfreezable as well. So that means we can withstand any ice, any weather type of ice condition. We're good to go. Even ice itself. Like, we cannot freeze up at all or anything. So that is awesome. And you know what? I'm gonna rock this for a bit. I really like this, actually. This was my favorite when the game first came out. Like, it's all I played. Like, when I first bought it, when I had the Wii U version, because I got this game like 2 days before it actually came out, which was like the review copy Nintendo hooked me up with, but that's beside the point. My point is, yeah, I remember when I first got this outfit, I'm like, this is it. This is the main outfit I'm going to be wearing for a long time, because it kind of looks like a tunic, but then has the Rito charm to it, so it's cool. But, alright, so, yeah, I'm missing the Great Eagle Bow. You got me, buddy? Come on, Hearth. Alright, thanks, man. And there we go. So, the bow we once had is now a... I like how you just hear like very subtle sound effects, you know, him creating it. And there you go. So here you go. I made it for you. And we got it. The Great Eagle Bow. And what? I just realized time legit passes when that happens. I never really caught on to that. And I've also noticed a lot of comments asking, what happens when you finish the cast line? Will Cass leave? No, he won't. He'll always stay here. We can always see the guy and speak to him. So thank you for accepting my teacher's song. I don't want to hear it now, but it's such a, you know, nice song and everything. Because it literally sounds like, you know, Hyrule Fields theme. But, you know, with Cass's, you know, rendition and everything. But, alright, so, there's, like, I guess one more thing we can kind of knock out really quickly. And that's over at the, let's see, there's a lot of stables around here. Which one am I trying to go to? I believe the Woodland stable we're gonna head to, and yeah, we're pretty much gonna end off the episode there. But there's a side quest I'm gonna do there, and one more thing, and yeah, we'll get to it soon. Alright, so you may be wondering what it is that I want to do outside of the side quest, and that is, well, what we do pretty much at the end of every episode, right? You know, hunt for Amiibo. But instead of doing it the way I've done it every single episode, which is the way Nintendo wants you to do it, and that is scan an Amiibo, get whatever you get, wait the next day, do it again. Thing is, I'm tired, guys. I'm tired of doing that, right? We don't need to do that anymore. We could have easily had everything we wanted if I just have done it the cheap way, but I didn't. And now I'm going to. I'm tired of waiting, guys. So we're going to do it the cheap way is what I'm trying to get at here. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and speak to... not you. Actually, so what side quest is it that I want to do here? I remember there's something we can do out here by these barrels. It just has to be the right time. And the right time is the kid sleeping? Actually, he is. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep until the afternoon, I guess. All right, wait. I'm stupid. We don't need to pay cash to do this. We can easily use this. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wait till the afternoon to see if the kid will come out and I guess play or do whatever he may do, because this is a really easy tutorial-like quest, like the other two side quests we did. That's what made this one pop in my head, because like I purposely ignored all of these quests, thinking they're not that useful, and we'll knock them out like how I'm knocking them out now, which is like really quickly, just heading to it. And yeah, balloons, floaty balloons. All right, so yeah, just dream to see some balloons float. Leave it to me, buddy. I got you. So if you have 2 Octorok balloons, which are what the Octoroks in the water drop, I don't believe the ones that come from underneath the ground drop it, because they don't float like, you know, the ones in the water. But my point is, yeah, if you have 2 of them, go ahead and stand in front of a barrel like this and then drop them. No, well, it didn't work. Let's just hit this. Okay. Wait, it worked. Ah, the game glitched. What the heck? It flew up. Oh my god. Okay, so 2 Octorok balloons, and this is really interesting that I figured this out. 2 Octorok balloons will give the barrel enough elevation to fly up to where you'll trigger the kid completing the quest, which is interesting. But if you break the barrel, the Octorok balloon will still float up, it seems, to where you get the quest completed regardless. That is awesome how I did that. So if it doesn't work for you with one, yeah, Octorok balloon, you want to use 2 like the kid tells you to. It's just, you know, I got lucky, and it somehow you still, you know, counted the barrel as a barrel, even though I broke it. That's pretty weird, but alright, so anyways, there we go. So we got a star fragment out of that. Not bad at all. You know, we're gonna need a lot more of those, but now it's time for Amiibo time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and save, and we're gonna continuously attempt to get Amiibo from all the certain Amiibo I want. So let's go ahead and get started by saving. So yeah. Alright, now that we're saved and hopefully no corruption happens, you know, in between this recording, because if it does, then I'm completely screwed. But now that I have officially saved in this recording, we can easily do this, which I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Fierce Deity Amiibo. So, alright, let's go ahead and open it up, and well, we didn't get anything. Alright, so we're going to keep attempting it, and I will count the attempts for every single Amiibo. So, let's do that. Attempt 17 of the Fierce Deity Amiibo. Alright, again. Let's go. Yes! 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 Finally! Why? Oh my god, it took me this long. I'm regretting this stupid idea right now. Like, this is taking way too long. And the Amiibo cards suck. Like, it takes so long to even get working sometimes. Ah, we finally got it, though. I shouldn't be upset, though. I should be excited. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Which I'm not looking forward to doing this even more. I don't know why, it's way more annoying when recording, because especially since I'm counting my attempts. But yes, we got the mask of the Fierce Deity. As you can see, it doesn't transform my whole body. It's just literally like cosplay, but it does give me bonus attacks similar to the Barbarian set. It's exactly like the Barbarian set, and hopefully we'll have the rest of the attire in the next 2 episodes. I'm going to keep doing these attempts, even though they're killing me here, but whatever, it doesn't matter, it's worth it. So alright, that's cool and all. We got the, you know, the mask, but we're not really gonna look at it until we unlock the rest of it. So back to the Rito attire. Let's go ahead and now save really quickly, and I guess it's now on to the next Amiibo, so let's go ahead and get started. So that is the Skyward Sword one now, because I want to also get this new and rare one immediately in the LP. So there we go, we got boxes falling from the sky, and well, come on, first try, nope, okay. Well, the tries begin, so that's attempt 1. Let's go to attempt 400 and see if we get lucky. Attempt number 14 for the Skyward Sword Amiibo. Attempt. Oh my god. Attempt number 4. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. If it worked immediately, it wouldn't be a problem. Yes! Okay. I don't even care. I'm settling for this. Like, this is so stupid. I don't understand. There's 4 different rare things to get. Why should Amiibos take this long? Like, wouldn't you be buying the Amiibo for these special items, not for items you already get in the game? That really frustrates me. Like, yeah, I shouldn't be singing this song, but I don't know. It's way more annoying when recording. At least I got a silver rupee from this. But yes, what we obtained essentially, and if you played Skyward Sword, you would know what this is. This, my friends, is the baby Master Sword. This is the Master Sword before it grew up and became the Master Sword. Yes, this is the Goddess's Sword, which essentially was the sword, you know, that Fi was the spear of, and it moved on to the Master Sword as Link tempered it with the sacred flames and made it the sword. And yeah, I mean, this is so late in the timeline that I don't really care if I'm spoiling that. You should know the origin of the Master Sword if you haven't played Skyward Sword. But if you played Skyward Sword, for those who don't know, yeah, it's pretty much what happened. Link created the Master Sword out of the Goddess Sword, which is really cool how we can get it in this game, and it looks awesome. And yeah, I can't wait until we get the rest of the Skyward Sword attire, but at least we got some stuff. It took us a while. What really bugs me is how the Amiibo cards are so, like, unresponsive when trying to tap them in. That's what was really, like, upsetting me, because you're like, yeah, I'm trying to, you know, I'm already doing so many attempts, might as well have it done immediately, right? But no, wasn't working like that. But okay, so since we done that, let's go ahead and save again. And yes, we are not done yet, even though we got these 2 new Amiibo, and we're going to be doing these attempts 3 more times in the next 3 episodes, most likely. I do want to also attempt to get the remaining attire for, let me go ahead and quickly show off so you guys know what we're trying to aim for, and that is the trousers for the Tunic of the Hero, and then the trousers for the Ocarina of Time tunic. So that is currently my goal. Let's go ahead and save one more time just in case, because I don't know if I just saved right now. And now we're going to attempt for those Amiibo. So let's see if right now we can get it immediately on screen. And yes, it's so much nicer to use an Amiibo instead of a card, because the card is just really bad. But okay, obviously the attempts will begin. So it's attempt 1 on to attempt 2. Attempt number 6. Come on, be surprised for a good reason. Yes! I like your face, buddy. That is not really my face right now. I'm much more excited. But yes, we've gotten it in a much earlier attempt this time. And for those wondering, these attempts take a lot longer than they may look like because you have to go through loading screens every time as well. So it's pretty annoying. But we did it. We finished the hero of Time's attire. So as you can see, there you go, my friends. We are officially the hero of Time. I have all of these sets on my other file. It's just... yeah, we're trying to get him, obviously, on the LP, and we're going to try to upgrade at least one of these green tunics. We're not going to upgrade all of them because they require a lot of star fragments, and it's not worth it. But we'll upgrade everything else, especially the Fierce Deity one. But as you can tell, the hairstyle is a little bit different, which is cool, but the rest of this outfit will be really similar to the Ocarina of Time one, similar to how Dark Link is as well. But look at that, really nice. But alright, let's go ahead and swap back. And okay, one more amiibo before we kind of call it quits in terms of these attempts. So that will be the 8-bit Link amiibo, and that will be for the trousers of the hero. So attempt number 1, come on, can I get lucky? That would be really sick. Yes, yes. These are so much easier. How is it these are easier? I only have one rare thing to get from these last 2 chests, yet for the Scoured Sword and Fierce Deity one, it took me way longer, yet there was 4 things I could have gotten. I don't know, maybe they're making those more difficult to get, but yeah, it's annoying. Regardless, we did it. We didn't even have to do another attempt. I'm so happy. Alright, now, you might as well end off with using the Zelda and the Ganondorf amiibo real quickly, because I'm not going to attempt those. They're probably going to take way too long to do, and we're just going to see if we also get lucky. No, Royal Claymore. I mean, I guess I could use it. I don't have a lot of weapons on me, so we'll take it. But, okay, a Royal Shield. I do not want that. No, thank you. One more amiibo, which will be the Twilight Princess Zelda instead of the Toon Zelda, because the Toon Zelda can give you the Hero Shield. The Ganondorf amiibo can give you the Sword of 6 Sages, and I might farm for all of those another time. Those are just way more difficult, because instead of having 3 different things that you can possibly get, or 4 even, you only have 1, and it's taking me too long to get this amiibo to even activate. Let me just grab this stuff here, because it might actually despawn. So yeah, let's be smart about this and pick the stuff up first. And now, please, amiibo, do your thing, fall from the sky. There we go. All right, so to end off this video, we're gonna go ahead and open it up and get ourselves an opal. That's fine with me. Anyways, I guess, yeah, we'll end off the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me go ahead and eat, because it's going to annoy the crap out of me. But next time, we're going to continue doing more side quests. Actually, I had a good amount of side quests planned in mind for this episode, but Lord of the Mountain put a lot of them aside. So, yeah, our goal right now is to finish the remaining side quests before we really go Korok hunting. And look at this guy, he's so happy. I'm stoked, though. Or I'm soaked, though. I thought you said stoked. Like, I'm stoked that it's raining, and because he's soaked. Okay, whatever. That's not really what he said, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, yes, we got the baby Master Sword with us. Pretty nice. But thank you all so much for watching again. And next time, we're going to continue doing more side quests within the game. And that will be, yeah, once we finish the side quest, like I was saying beforehand, we will resume with the Korok Seeds. And that will be pretty much all that's left. And I just realized we could spot the Great Deku Trees, leaves on the tree from here. That's actually, I can assure you that's the Great Deku Tree. And to double check, yes, as you can see, we're facing directly at it, because the Great Deku Tree has the beautiful pink leaves, the rose leaves. But okay, anyways, again, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end off now, so I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.